Hi everyone, and welcome to our podcast where we will be talking all things passion and being in love with doing things and health and well-being and basically all about us and you.
Hello there.
Hi. And I'm Ruby. I am an organic skincare maker. I've got my own business. Saying that makes me feel, at first it was like, oh my gosh, but now I'm happy and proud to say that I've got my own skincare company and I love it. And you are?
And I'm Ellie. I have Ultimate Health by Ellie. And again, I've got my own business, life and nutrition coach, helping people transform their mental and physical health through really enjoyable, simple, real life steps.
And did you feel when you said that a few months ago or a year ago, whatever, a little bit of imposter syndrome? Because I did. Because I said, hi everyone, my skincare. And I'm like, is that me? Have I got my own business? What does that mean? I don't get that. And I felt like a fake. Now I'm like, brilliant. Did you get that?
Oh, definitely, because anything like this, you start it, and actually I was pulled by my partner. Actually, I was pulled on using the words "I'm having a go at," and he said at some point, if you're going to have a successful business, you need to stop saying you're having a go at it. This is you. This is what you do, and this was a good few years back. This is what I'm passionate about, and I actually got to a point that it is a non-negotiable. I could not do anything else. You have found my niche, something I can wake up, I can be excited about every day, and I can change people's lives, and I can change my own life. Wow. So why would I not?
Didn't you? You jumped from your job to do this?
I jumped out of what you're doing.
Wow, that is balls.
I did jump out of teaching. I mean, it was a calculated risk. I was a full-time primary school teacher. Primary school teaching was never in the plan. I was originally going to be a vet. I spent a lot of years working towards being a vet.
What do you think of my cat?
We'll show you her cat one day.
My malnourished cat.
Yeah, it's taken over a lot of the rug down here. I spent a lot of years working to be a vet. I got all the A's at A-level in my sciences. Slightly went off at a tangent. Somehow ended up, I've been as an asbestos analyst, a zookeeper, somehow ended up as a primary school teacher for about 15 years, which was a crazy, fun, emotional, crazy roller coaster of joyfulness.
Yep, it is.
And manicness.
Laughter and tears at the same time.
But jumping to my business, it was a calculated thing that I went from working 50 to 60 hours a week as a teacher to adding on training as a life coach while working 50 to 60 hours as a teacher, and I was still very emotionally invested in each class because I always was, and then added on training as a nutrition coach, obviously saving money along the way to enable me to take this leap. But yes, it is a big leap, but it was worth every penny, minute, whatever was involved.
I see it. Brilliant. And you said something this morning when I said, do you want to eat with me because I've made spinach with fresh ginger and tomatoes, and I thought you'd jump at the chance, and you said,
yeah, I said it was sorted. And actually that sounded really
not
tasty.
Just sorted, but yeah, wow. So I want to know what you did. What were the things that you've done in the morning that you could say to me, I'm sorted?
So I love food. I have always loved food. The kind of food I loved and have eaten have obviously dramatically changed over the years. But I like to know where my next meal is coming from. I like to be sure that everything I eat is something I enjoy. I never go hungry. So I got up this morning. I had like a little protein and banana bowl before my 5:30 in the morning gym. Got back. I made a paprika chicken and veg omelette for my breakfast, which was tasty. So that was 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, chicken, bit of smoked paprika, bit of turmeric, some courgette, various other things.
And when did you decide on this? Was it last night or was it this morning? Or was it when you went shopping?
I have all the stuff for either omelette or eggs on rye or various things in. So it's a bit of I'll probably have that, but if not, there's a slight variation.
Right.
Lunch is generally one of my chocolate protein bowls with lots of berries in. So I get really excited for that. So that was happening. Mid-morning, I had an apple, half a protein bar, and my collagen elixir, some little anti-aging joyfulness in a bottle.
And you didn't want to do all that in one go?
No, spread it. I've got to keep going throughout the day. Afternoon will probably be a similar snack, and then I promised my partner that I'll do, it doesn't sound appetizing when I say it out loud, Fishy Friday. So he will have fish and breadcrumbs with homemade wedges that I'll do with mushy peas, and I will have whitefish, like grilled whitefish with some of the homemade wedges, but just a few, and then probably a big pile of peas and broccoli.
So it's not happening to you. You are planning all of this.
Oh, there's got to be a plan. If there wasn't
Yeah,
a plan,
whereas
I'd be anxious where my next food was coming from.
Whereas I get weak and I'm like, oh, go on then. You know that word? Go on then. So if you had told me that, Ruby, when you come over, I've got this, I'll say, go on then. And I'm going to learn from you now. I'm going to say, no, I'm all right. I'm sorted.
Yeah.
And that was enough of a stop for me. It was like, yeah, she sorted herself out. She's not offending me. She's actually thought forward, had sorted a day out. Kudos to her. And I'm going to learn that. I'm going to do that.
And actually, to round this one off, that is going to be a massive game changer for so many of you, is when you say about having cravings and then this happened because I was driving, or this happened because I was at a party. It only happens because you don't have a plan.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be a plan you're excited for.
I love that. And honestly, it's mind blown. You know, I make my children go. But I feel like it's a little thing for you, but it's a big thing. And I think our listeners, viewers will also resonate with that and think, so you're going to have to teach us a little bit more.
Well, on another podcast, I'll show you my handbag snacks.
Handbag snacks, love it.
Always got to have a handbag snack. But yes, we will see you on the next one.
Okay, nice seeing you, hearing you. Love it.
One of them.